Kirby's Dream Course was a game for the Super Nintendo released in 1994. It was a unique blend of mini-golf and Kirby gameplay mechanics, specifically his ability to gain powers from his enemies. The Kirby franchise's ability to pull off excellent spin-off games is on full display here. The core mechanics aren't bent to the whims of the title character, but still integrate flawlessly. Being a mini-golf game, your movements are limited to each time you hit the Kirby ball, or strokes to use golf terms. You first aim your shot using the reticle, calculating the trajectory on the ground, or you can also use a bouncing shot. The goal is to impact all the hittable enemies while avoiding the invincible trap enemies and obstacles. When there's only one hittable enemy left, they turn into the cup that Kirby needs to go into to complete the hole. You only start the game with a finite amount of shots before you will hit a game over, but every enemy you hit replenishes your shots up to 4. This makes efficiency a very top priority. Now, this is a Kirby game, so of course there are opportunities to get power-ups that will aid you in trying to hit the cup as fast as possible. Things like the wheel power-up that lets you rush through sand traps, the spark power-up that gives you the ability to destroy obstacles, the tornado power-up that gives you a short controllable boost forward, and many more. With having to put together shot power, angle, spin, and precision power-up timing, the controls are tight and precise. Any messing up is purely your own fault, so don't throw the controller when you just miss sinking the putt. The gameplay of Kirby's Dream Course gets a 10 out of 10. Kirby games usually tend to look cute and charming, and this game is no exception. In fact, I would say this is even cuter than your typical Kirby game. The simple designs of the characters help with them integrating to the 3D nature of the courses, but the color choices let them pop for clear reading. Animations are smooth and easy to follow. Kirby's power-up animations actually feel good, especially when you hit them at the right moment. There's something epic about seeing the world below scroll by as you're lining up your shots, and admit it, you're laughing at Kirby using the rock power to sink the putt. The graphics of Kirby's Dream Course gets a 10 out of 10. The charm of this game just continues to ooze out your speakers. When you hear the music, there's absolutely no question that this is a Kirby game. Some original tracks use all the hallmark instruments, and many Kirby classics make it into the rotation as well. Don't bop your head too much or you'll duff the shot. Sound effects do sound a bit on the muffled side overall, but it really works in some cases. Hearing the sound of sinking your putt is so satisfying. The clicks of doing shot setup feel tactile, and power-up sounds have great impact. Even Kirby's little sigh when you only have one shot left before a game over is cute and charming as hell. Kirby's Dream Course music and sound is an easy 10 out of 10. Considering my glowing review of this game so far, it'll likely shock you to find out that I never actually owned Kirby's Dream Course. My first encounter with it was at a cousin's house where we rented it for a party. All us kids gathered around the CRT screen in the basement and went to town playing the multiplayer. Now fast forward to my young adult era where I discovered emulation. This game had me hooked once again in a time where I was just moving cities and starting my studies in animation, which would end up becoming my career for the past 20 years. Kirby's Dream Course has found its way into key moments in my life multiple times, and I've enjoyed it to its fullest extent. It probably helps that I was a fan of both Kirby and golfing. The nostalgia hit of Kirby's Dream Course is a 10 out of 10. If you've played this game before, my perfect rating of it should not come as a big surprise. It's charming, it's cute, it plays well and tight, the game can be punishing and equal parts rewarding, and it's Kirby! The developers knocked it out of the park with this one, and I would go so far as to say it's required gaming. I dare you to play this and not fall in love with it.